Hi, my name is Rodas, and today I'll be reading I Found a Frog. Even though I have grandchildren of my own, it seems like today it was only yesterday when I returned home from school to find a frog in my bedroom. My mother just chuckled when I yelled out, "I found a frog on my bed." Now, she knew that I would eventually find one, but she let me discover a wonder of nature that many people miss. You see, a little earlier that spring, when I was 6 years old, I saw some little black fish in a pond. Since I didn't have any pets, I went home and asked my mother if I could have one. After we talked about catching some of the fish I saw, and the responsibility of having a pet, she agreed. She gave me a bowl, told me to go catch a few, and said that while I was out, she would prepare their new home. Off I went. There were so many that were easy to catch. I filled the bowl and ran home. When I got home, my mother had an old fishbowl filled with water sitting on the corner of my desk. She asked to see the fish, looked and saw with a big smile, "Tadpoles, wow, you're in for a surprise." I asked what she meant, and she just said that I would have to wait and see, but to watch my fish carefully. After a few weeks, I noticed some were changing. "Mom," I yelled out with excitement, "come here, my fish are growing legs." She came into my room, looked and smiled, and told me to keep watching. After a few more weeks, there were more changes. "Mom," I yelled with excitement, "come here, my fish are growing front legs and their tail is going away." A few weeks or so later when I got up, I was amazed. There were more changes. My fish didn't have tails, their legs were bigger, and they didn't look like the little black fish I had caught earlier that spring. That day, when I returned home from school, is when I yelled out, "I found a frog on my bed." "Surprise!" yelled Mom. "You watch a miracle right in front of your eyes. A fish changed into a frog." Off I went.